Okay. I'm up and running. Okay. I have a camera hooked up, but it's not reading on OBS. The USB 2.0 megapixel, and it should be reading, and it's not. I'm going to charge up my phone. So today was kind of messed up. I went to go vote, and I couldn't believe my side only had 2 candidates. Hey, Sky Heart Demon, how you doing? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to work on the camera. A little more challenging than I had hoped. I have a USB camera. I'm trying to get OBS, USB and OBS. Boy, I say that a couple times. I'm trying to get the OBS to recognize it. It does recognize that it's plugged in, but it just shows a green square. So no clue why it's not picking up any video. So if anyone has it for free, I'm going to order one. Of course, you don't know where the camera's coming from, but it does work. I know that I've had one item that did not work. I had one item that was the wrong item from a little company called Wish Chinese. But a lot of their stuff comes from China. Okay. But anyway. I've had 2 things that didn't work. That's right. The battery didn't fit the computer. That's right. So that has to go back somehow, or I just have to take a loss on it. Anyway, that's alright. I didn't really need it because the computer don't work now anyway. So, but if anybody knows how to fix this camera, let me see if I can get it to run when I'm on here. I know it's plugged in. It's plugged in. Okay, close out of there. No, I wanted to close out. I didn't want to go there. You silly. Clicked the wrong button. What the heck? How did that happen? I lost the chat. I lost the screen. Everything went out. I changed the, I tried to go close out of a message there, and I hit the settings tab and switched windows. Hey, Andrew Johnson, how you doing? I always want to say, I always want to say Jackson, Andrew Jackson. I think there was an Andrew Johnson, though, president, wasn't there? No, maybe not. I know there was a Johnson president. I don't know if it was Andrew Johnson, no. But Andrew Jackson, yeah. So who knows anything about connecting a USB camera to the OBS and getting it to work correctly? Before, the one I used before, what did I use before? Oh, I used my tablet or my phone before, yeah. So, oh well, I'll figure it out. But this is boring without a video. I can see why It's Me Brian didn't want to hang out. Unless you can close this without changing screens. There we go. Got it. Alright. I'll type on here. How about that? So, okay, I know you guys can hear me, right? So, if anyone has any suggestions to get this camera working, much appreciated. Twin Crows. Oh my gosh, if you ever get a chance to. Twin Crows 747, I think it is. I might have her numbers mixed up. But anyway, Twin Crows, she does energy readings usually about the same time every day. My time, I think it's right around 2 o'clock or so. Holy cow, she has been right on with her readings. And if you guys get a chance to go and watch her or see some of her recaps that she does, she'll explain all the cards to you, what they mean, and give you an understanding about what her energy reading is about. And hopefully it'll fit in something that you need to understand. She done a couple of readings the last couple of days, and on another course that I'm taking from another group of people that are dealing with self healing and improving your energy, and things like that. The interesting thing is, yesterday's word, even though they had the day wrong, they said it was day 17, it's supposed to be day 16. They missed a day 16 somewhere. But, they had day 17. But the word was, or the thought was, release. And that's just what a twin crow has been talking about. Releasing your negativity and releasing, and I'm going to miss that now. Okay, releasing your negativity, and working on the positivity, on your positive energy, and creating, maybe trying to create some positive energy. I think is a good idea. It's difficult at times. I'm working on a tree, a mini tree I'm trying to get out of the flower bed. I finally got it to where I can see the root system, and I cut one of the roots off. I was trying to get out, and I'll have to figure out how to get it out, if I can get it out of there or not. Maybe I'll just leave it in there, I don't know. We'll see. But the big one I'm getting it to come out finally. It's supposed to be raining here pretty soon. But, yeah, so anyway, anybody have any ideas about any way to get this camera working? I have a small camera that I've had it for a long time. It's probably a $30 camera, I guess, give or take a few dollars. I got it for free from used to be a program called My Coke Rewards. So, what's everybody doing today? How is everyone? I think everyone left. I got 2 watchers though. So I still got 2 watchers. So today I went to go vote, and I wish there would have been more candidates on my side, but there wasn't, which makes it kind of easy to vote. Well, you may or may not agree with me, and that's okay. You have your own opinion. Everyone's got one. And you take that any way you want to mean it. Everyone's got one. And, but you vote your heart. You vote what your convictions are, what you think is the best for you. Hopefully it's the right one, and it does the best for the overall community. Now, I have voted Republican from day one. You can hate me if you want, that's fine. Freedom of choice, I love it. And I hope everyone else loves the freedom of choice. But I voted Republican, and I don't know why that guy goes down this road and he goes up the main road and comes back down this road again in a few minutes. He must have all kinds of money for gas driving around town. I don't. But anyway, I went ahead and voted today. Felt good about voting. For the governor race, on the Republican side, we had 2 choices. We had Tim Pawlenty, and we had Jeff Johnson. Well, I didn't know anything about Jeff Johnson, but I did know about Tim Pawlenty. And the thing that I liked about Tim Pawlenty is that even though he lost the presidential race, when he tried to go for presidential race, when he was governor, he was governor once before. And I guess his point of running again is to try to make right what he did wrong the first time. And that's his thinking. That I don't think he really did anything wrong. Everyone has their own ideas about what's right and what's wrong. He did kind of mix up the health care issue, and Dayton came in, and Governor Dayton came in and changed around and made it even worse. And then the thing that I did like about what Tim Pawlenty did, though, when he was governor the first time, I'm a disabled veteran, and we get these little ID cards that say service connected on them. So in the metro area, where I live at now, there is a bus system, but I don't think that applies to these rural county bus routes. But for the city, Twin Cities, I can ride the bus all day long, as long as the bus runs, as long as it's open. I can ride it for nothing, for free. I can ride the $7 train, or $8, whatever it costs now for people. It was like $7.50 last time from St. Cloud to Minneapolis. North Star train. Well, I have a friend that lives out in Buffalo now, but he did live in Monticello, which was right at the train station practically. And I would ride out from Minneapolis to Monticello. He'd meet me at the train station. And then his house was like maybe 10 minutes away drive. And so I'd do that, ride out there for free. No money for gas. No money for the train ride, 45-minute ride, and they had Wi-Fi. And so if you had a tablet or a laptop, you can get on your laptop, plug it in, play around for 45 minutes while you're riding on the train. So that's all right. I usually get something up in the upper level and look out and see the field. So anyway, yeah, so that's one thing I did like about what Tim Polanyi has done. So maybe he has some better ideas about what he wants to do with the healthcare, and hopefully we can get a chance to figure it out, and hopefully he'll get a chance to prove it. The only thing is Jeff Johnson is a new face, basically in the governor race, I think. He was a senator. And, I mean, to me, as long as we get a Republican that is running the show, we had enough of Daytonomics and the Democratic philosophy the last 12 years. I had enough to, got medical is outrageous and going crazy with the stability as far as how it's working. And some of that's Obamacare, what you call Obamacare, or the Affordable Care Act. And either way, and when you look at who actually created that, it wasn't Obama, but yet Obama got the credit for it, and then he takes the credit for it. So, funny. And yet, just like with the immigration issue, President Trump gets blamed for it. Well, hey, guess what? The immigration issue had been around for about, I don't know, 200 years. I mean, if you were born here, then you are rightfully you are an American. You were born here. Yeah. If you go through the proper procedure and you get your citizenship, wonderful. Thank you for doing that, and thank you for going through the proper resources and getting your citizenship. I applaud you. For those who are trying to go about it the back door in the sneaky way and trying to just shack up, so to speak, and live here without being a citizen, I could have a problem with that. I mean, if you're working and you're doing a good job and you're doing something good, then go for your citizenship. Get your right to be here. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Get your right to be here. And then when you do that, you become a better person right away when you get that. Now, if there's some reason why you can't get the citizenship for whatever reason, then that's not my fault. That's not the United States' fault. That's your fault. Okay? That means you either got to go back to your country, work your butt off to get cleared up on what you got to get cleared up on, and get back into the country and start making a life for yourself. But go through the proper way to get in here. And there's ways to do it. I know of a couple of people that I've talked to personally that they've gone through the process. It's a lot of money. It can be. But they also have programs. They had programs under President Obama. And I don't like to say that word president with him, but I do because he was the president. So I'm not going to be like the guys on Sunday morning news that wouldn't say president for Trump. They just said Trump. If you ever watch Sunday morning news at all on ABC, what was that called now? I can't remember. It comes on early Sunday morning, 8 o'clock or whatever, and before the church programs come on. And anyway, they were talking about it, and they said, "Oh, Trump," and You know, it's supposed to be out of respect for the office, not necessarily out of respect for the person, but out of respect for the office. You say president of whoever is president. So you say President Trump or President Bill Clinton or President Obama or President Jimmy Carter or whoever it is that you'd say. President, okay? President Bush, H.W. Bush, whoever. Whoever it is, you say president, okay? You might not agree with them, and that's fine. We don't have to agree with anybody. But we have to respect the office of the presidency. Okay? And we don't necessarily have to respect the individual, maybe, but the office. Okay? There were plenty of officers and maybe some chiefs and maybe some petty officers I couldn't stand when I was in the military because of their personality and attitude disorder. And why they were that way, I don't know. They're pretty mentally challenged, I guess, or maybe I was mentally challenged. I don't know. But I still had the obligation as the lower ranking service member to respect their rank, whether I liked them or not. It didn't make a difference. I had to respect their rank. Maybe not them, but their rank. Okay? So, and I did. I got through it. I got done my 4 years. I got out. I said, see you later. I'm out of here. Oh, Trisha G. Alright. Alright, so who do we got on here? Okay, we still only got... Oh, we got 3 people watching, but only 2 people on the list. So now, I got this camera hooked up, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work correctly. Anybody know about OBS Studio Broadcasting? OBS Broadcasting Studio. What does the O stand for? I could have a camera running if I knew how to get it to run. Got 10 minutes before It's Me Brian comes on. Oh, you guys, now listen, if you want to look at some great sky watching, okay, if it's clear tonight, I don't know. It was raining and cloudy earlier in the east. You need to check out a couple of channels, okay? P&K Space Imaging. I'll type it in there. Actually, I can get the link. Let me go to... Let me see if I can do this without losing the stream. And let me see what my power is. No, I'm still yellow and green going all over the place. Okay, but it's staying yellow on here. New window, let me see. This one here, okay, here's Elliott Astro Imaging channel. Make sure you go there. Okay, so left a like, I seen that one. Okay, good. Make sure you go there. Okay. Elliott Astro hyphen imaging. Okay. And then
just getting everything set up here. Just give me a little bit, give me a few minutes here. It says it's good, so I'm not gonna touch it.
okay, now the other one is here. Yes. Okay, here's the other one. Okay. Hey, how you doing, everybody? All right, looks like we got another watcher, but nobody's showing up. Man, I wish that I could get this camera to work. Anybody have a clue? Okay, now. All right, so. Well, it stayed yellow all this time. It's fluctuating really bad. I don't know why it does that on a wire. Who has any clue about that with the signal and I'm connected to the wire? And I don't have anything for that. Why is that? Stop streaming, start recording. Okay, why isn't that up there like it's usually up there? That's weird. Oh, maybe because I'm not videotaping. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, listen, I still got three. Well, I can't do anything with this camera, folks. Then there's another one. Let me see if I can find Bill's channel. Hold on. Oh, yes, here's another channel that you need to look at. I don't know if he's doing any meteor watching, but he does a lot of now I met Mark before, Mark D'Antonio at Sky Tour live stream. And but please check all those out. Make sure. Let me get Bill's. I'm trying to get Bill's channel. Bill New York Skywatcher. Oh, now I did it. Okay, now I'm back. Yeah, I need the gaming site though. Astro Livestream is another good one. There's so much here to choose from, people. All right. Astro ALS, Astro Livestream. Okay, and then take back space, TV. Yeah, that'd be good. Okay, now let me go back. Home, let me go back home now. What the heck do you keep dinging for? This is irritating. Okay, there we go. No, is that right? No. Okay, that's it. There. Right here is the current one. This is a video on his channel, but actually this is pretty cool. Wait, let me get the actual channel. Hold on a second. Okay, let's do it that way. Okay, there you go. That one there is Bill New York Sky Watcher Gaming. He's the producer on KGRA Radio. Yeah, Mark D'Antonio, he does SkyTour live stream on YouTube. He also has his own websites. If you go to my site, you can see him. My site is mixed up. I gotta still work on it. It's got some stuff going on there I need to fix. But anyway, check out. I mean, this is my site. Okay. So, I wonder if, okay, I'm gonna get off here, guys. Thanks for watching and listening, and please check out all those YouTube channels. Just follow what I look at. You'll be amazed at what you find. All right. Thanks, everyone, and we're gonna get this thing up and running correctly with the video. But in the meanwhile, we're gonna do some stuff going on the radio and things like that. All right. So anybody that wants to do an interview with me, hit me up on Skype or send me an email at ERRT Radio. Okay. And Skype name is the same. And if you add me to Skype and you want to do a live on the air interview, whether it be like this or on the radio or however you want to do that on the video, whatever you want to do, let me know. You know, as long as it's, you know, family, respectable, you know, family. Think of I like to call it PG-13, office friendly. Okay. All right. Everybody have a great day. We'll be back at some point. Right now we're going to go check around some of the channels, see what's going on. All right. Wait, who's there? Who just signed on? I just got an extra person signed on. Hi, Trax. How you doing? Let's see, Trax. Now, let me see now. Which? It's been a while since you've been on. I know you. But Trax, is that the same as Trax? No, you'd have the same name on there, wouldn't you? So you changed your name then? I'm glad you showed up. Thank you for showing up. Thanks for chatting. I'm trying to figure out how to get this camera working on this thing on the USB for the OBS. Trax Lynn. Yep. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, yeah, it's been a while since you've been around, I think, huh? So how you been feeling? You been doing okay? So I hope you've been doing okay. I hope you've just been busy and you haven't been able to get on, which, you know, that's sad too, but same time, as long as you're busy and you're healthy and everything's going good. And hopefully let's see, where are you at? Are you in Canada or are you in California? I can't remember now. Boy, my memory's shot. California. Okay, you're not around the fires, are you? Near the fires? My sister's in California and Sacramento. My brother's in Fairfield. So I hope they don't mind me telling where they live at. But they pretty big place. You'd have to look for them pretty hard. Yeah, to northwest or middle, or kind of the middle of the state. Yeah, to think that the one guy was running around starting them. They caught him, and he's gonna wind up life in prison, I think. And then the grandma and granddaughters died in the fire while they were on the phone with grandpa. That was sad. Oh, there you go. Stockton's kind of a strange town. I used to drive through Vacaville, Stockton area. I lived in Sacramento. I lived in city called Rancho Cordova, if you know where that's at. Worked at a church there for about 4 years, and then they went to outside help and really gave us the boot, and we had nowhere to go but out. And I went all the way out to North Carolina. uh, but I thought Rancho Cordova was pretty nice. What I liked about it was so close to the American River. Unfortunately, when I was there, I was not prospecting then. I was not doing any gold prospecting at that point. I should have been. I could have been. I would have probably found a lot. Yeah, I don't know some of the smaller towns or some of the other towns in the area. There were some people that was talking about town name a while back, and it was like, where the heck is that? Is that really in California? They got all these little towns popping up, making their own little names and things like that, and it's like, what? Boy, I need to change that channel on the TV. I don't even want to watch that one. Let me be right back. Hold on. All right, back. Well, it's good to see you on. Now, there's some other people that live in California. Starseed? Now, you're not Starseed, because you would come on as Starseed. So you're different. You're actually Tracks. I remember, I think, was it you that sent me the message to add to the introduction? You know Star. Okay. Okay, so you are connected, but you're not the same person. All right. uh, that was you that sent me. Okay, um, I had 3 laptops that got fried. Okay, I got the Windows 10 update for the current update, and none of my laptops liked it. Uh, they all said when it was done installing and when it rebooted, um, it says there's no operating system. So what happens is the update actually corrupts the boot sector of the hard drive and creates it non-existent. Yes, I remember. Now I remember that part. And then you tuned into my radio station, my music at one point. You liked it a lot, and then you sent me the file at the time. I may need you to send me another one if you want. But I didn't do a show today. I got mixed up. I had to go vote today. Well, I didn't have to, but I felt it was my duty as a citizen, and uh, uh, I got that right to vote, so I'm gonna vote, and I really didn't know exactly who to vote for, but I voted for what I thought was in my heart and what I thought was right, and hopefully I made the right choice, and hopefully the right one wins. So, But yeah, so then I got mixed up on that, and I started doing a little bit of yard work. And this house is always doing yard work and lawn work and grass work and garden, not garden work, but trying to get these little what they call mini trees, that are shooting up out of the root system, and they're all over the place. And I tell you, it's impossible to keep ahead of them. It's like I pull one out and three more pop up somewhere, and bam! I tell you, it's weird. So okay, hey, thanks for chatting with me, Trax. And listen, please stop by if you. There's a new site. I mentioned some of the sites on the list here. Check out Elliot Astro hyphen Imaging. Okay. Also, of course, Bill New York Skywatcher Gaming Channel. Okay, I think that's a new one, which I put the link up there. And oh yeah, I was trying to clean out the front flower bed that was full of weeds and everything. I'm trying to save some of the flowers that are supposed to be there, but the other stuff I'm trying to get cleared up and get them out of there. Okay, so then yeah, I'll be dropping by Bill's. I got a few that I check on, so I'll be bouncing around different ones, P and K space imaging and all kinds of different ones. But I will definitely drop by Bill's. I was at Bill's last night. Went to sleep with it on. He got the permission and rights to play some music finally that he was able to play. It was pretty cool. So yeah, I've been trying to get him to break off at the lowest point of the root system, and it's really tough. They don't want to let go. Thank you for stopping by the tracks, and please, if you want to, when you can, send me or if we're on the audio side in the morning, I'll be on in the morning at 9 a.m. Central Time, whatever time that is for you. 2 hours difference. I guess you're 2 hours different than I am. So 9 a.m., 7 a.m. That might be a little early for you. But if you're awake or if you come on later after I get started, that's fine. Let me know. And all right, yeah, 2 hours different. So keep that in mind, though. If you come on later if you want. That's fine. Just drop in, say hello, and if you want to send me that file, you can. You can send it to me, email or radio at gmail.com if you want. ERRT radio at gmail.com. All right, that's all I got for you right now. All right. Well, these late nights have been amazing, and it's been challenging trying to keep enough energy going to get up in the morning and do things. And so today, when I got done boating, what I was going to say is I just got so turned around and all upside down. I was looking for a paper I had to find, and oh man, I finally found it. And then I uh, I just said, oh, forget it, I ain't gonna do nothing. And I thought, well, I'll try to get this camera working, but I can't get the camera working. So I thought I'd get on there and just talk for a little bit. And I'm glad you came over to check it out. Thank you. And you have a great day, and we'll see you next time. And if you can join me on the music tomorrow, I'll play your requests if I can remember what they are, or if you tell me new ones. uh, yep. All right. Thank you again, Trax. Good to see you. I'm glad you're doing well, and I hope your family's doing well. And hope everything is a good visit, and hope everyone's safe out there in the land of the fires. So, I don't know, it's pretty rough out there. The smoke is bad enough. I'd be worried about that. I could smell that from the Canada fires we had. coming down, the airstream was coming down south here, and we were getting it for 2 days. We had smoke, and at the peak of the meteor shower, there was smoky skies, and so. But believe it or not, I got to see one. All right, bye-bye, Trax. Have a great day. All right, and with that, everyone else, I'm going to go ahead and sign off of here. Thank you for checking in and checking me out, and hopefully we'll get the video running, and it'll be a lot better to look at me than that black screen sitting there. And we'll figure it out. If worse comes to worse, I'll have to get another camera and try to test it out and get it working. All right, so everybody have a great day. Enjoy your Tuesday, what's left of it. And if you are able to vote, get out and vote. Get out and vote. Vote your heart. Vote your heart. And don't vote what the news is telling you to vote. If you're a Republican or if you're a Democrat, vote your party. You know, vote your party line. And then you go from there. And I was I couldn't believe it. I was already registered when I said registered in Hennepin County, the presidential election last time. And I guess when I moved here, then it automatically shifted down here, which is pretty cool. So I like that. Automatic. Didn't have to worry about it. So anyway, everybody have a great day. We'll see you next time. Okay? Bye-bye.